Welcome everyone. Thank you for having me. Welcome, Queen Yeukai.
Thank you.
Looking lovely as per usual. How are you feeling today? Before me starting with any questions.
You know, it's quite tricky when you've got familiar faces suddenly becoming unfamiliar. But I feel good. I feel good.
Oh, that's a blessing to hear, honestly. Yeah, welcome to LiveQueenz. As you know, we have just some questions, just four sisters standing here. If you have tea, feel free. We're just talking, nothing much. Just feel comfortable. I'm just gonna start straight away. Obviously, tell us about yourself. Who are you? Where you're from? Your childhood a little bit. Let the people get to know who is Yeukai.
My name is Yeukai Lizzie Govere. That's my new surname, but I use Makona as well. So I'm Yeukai Lizzie Govere Makona. I am a single mom of 3 handsome boys, age 16, 10, and 6. At the moment, I live in Durham, in Northeast, right, in Peterlee. That's where I live. But originally, I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm a nurse by profession, and I'm a finalist. I'm a finalist in Miss or Mrs. Africa UK pageant 2024.
That part, amazing. And as you have already seen, I'm rooting for Zimbabwe as per usual. My second home, if not so many countries. Oh, well done you. So from which part of Zimbabwe are you from, if I may ask, before we go to the next question?
So I'm from Mashonaland East, small town called Marondera, which is well known about its hospitality. We're very good. We have 5-star hospitality. So that's where I was born and bred. That's where I went to school, secondary school. I went to St. Anne's Goto in Manchester as well. And I did my tertiary education at Marondera Marondera Provincial Hospital, Nursing School of Nursing and Midwifery. That's where I trained. So, yeah.
Oh, amazing. Oh, thank you. That's really great to hear. Did you just say hospitality? Not me being hungry of sadza and everything else about Zimbabwe. It's giving hungry. Without further ado, let me just give the next question to Princess A. Let me hear. I'm calling you Princess A the whole time because I'm used to calling her Princess A nowadays. Princess Ashley, may you have the honor to present us with the second question, please, before people start calling you that.
It's all right. I am actually Princess A. Just happens in this house, there's 2 Princess A's, so you've got to be very specific when you're in this house. However, I am Princess A. Thank you so much, Boss Queen. So, Miss Yeukai, nice to see you again. It's been a short time. However, tell me something. How does it feel becoming a finalist of Africa UK pageant, considering you were at the 2022 grand finale and then you were at the 2023 grand finale? So how does it feel to be finally part of that family?
Honestly, it feels like a dream. Like when I went for the first time, I wasn't sure what was going on, right? When I went for the second time, I knew what was going on and I was kind of moved. But then now I felt like this has to be me on that stage. So it feels so good. As hectic as it is, as stressful as it is sometimes, as confused as you can be at some point, but it feels good. I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, amazing. Well, we're happy to have you.
Thank you.
The sash does suit you well, Queen Yeukai. It's giving you and yourself. I've seen on your socials, you're really flawlessly flaunting on it as it should be. Well done, you. It does suit you like it was made only for you. So keep it up.
Thank you.
Before we actually go to the next question, May I ask Princess Ashley, please, to read the comments? Obviously, our audience are there, and we want to hear from them. We want to see what they're saying. Please, may you just
thank you for screen. So we've got Tigom here who was commenting on the headscarf. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm loving the blue as well. I don't know what it is, but yes, it is beautiful indeed. I agree. Then we've got Ronda Makatini saying, Queen D, yes.
We see you.
I think it's just all about the scarf. But then Queen Z says, beautiful Queens. Mr. Donda says again, the Fantastic Four. Yes, 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 yes. He's given us definitely 3 yeses here. It's so good to be here. Wendy Worldwide is here today with us. Mostosis. Oh, sorry. Yeah. No. Once again, it's that other part of my network showing me some other things that are not there or there. But yes, I think that's it. Is it? That's what I can see from here.
I think that's it. Thank you so much for reading the comment, Princess Ashley. Amazing. Welcome everyone in the audience. Thank you for coming to the LiveQueenz and always being supportive of us. Really appreciating the consistency. Queen D, next to you. Honor us with your next question, Queen.
Thank you so much, Boss Queen. You're driving beautifully tonight, may I just say.
Thank you so much for presenting a little bit of peace with green. Fine.
Very good.
Thank you.
The green is working. The green is working. Queen Yeukai, of course, is Mrs. Africa UK and Island finalist, and she's representing Zimbabwe.
Yes.
Somebody told me the other day your name means something. What does Yeukai mean?
It means to remember.
Okay, to remember. Okay, a queen worth remembering here. Anyway, my question to you is, so I heard that you obviously went to the finals and you saw the other queens on stage. Is there any other reasons that inspired you to enter? Because there's a lot of ladies on the live here tonight, or somebody who might watch this later and they're thinking, hold on, I also want to be a finalist for 2025. So what pushed you to put in that application and walk the journey, which you said is a bit challenging, but but worth it? So what was your motivation?
So besides me being there 2 consecutive years on the grand finale, right? I was watching Princess Ash's journey, right? And what she was doing, the charity that she was doing. So I was kind of pushed to say I should do that as well, because personally, I feel I have to raise an awareness to women. That's what I wished for. So I felt like it's a sport whereby you can have access to different people, different cultures with diverse beliefs and all. So I felt like if I get there, I wish to raise awareness against domestic abuse, domestic violence, and just to try to sensitize women about how to handle the stigma which women get, especially when they're single parents. So that's what pushed me to say, if I get a spotlight, I really want to awaken that thing that has been silent in women, to say, look here, we can do this. You can be on your own and be fine. You don't have to stay in a toxic place for wrong reasons. If you have got a reason to be on your own, if it's safe for you, if it's safe for the kids, you have to. And there is no reason to stay in a wrong place. So that's what pushed me, because of what I've been through. I've lived a toxic marriage for about 12 years, and I've been there confused, didn't know how to live or how to handle it. So I personally decided to say, I've lived it, I survived, and somebody's in there, but they're suffocating in there. So I have to let somebody know, I've been where you are, we can hold hands, we can be in this together, and you can survive too. So that's what pushed me.
Oh, thank you so much for that powerful answer. There's a lot of women, even men watching here today, just being empowered and inspired by what you say. Thank you for sharing your story, and thank you for sharing your journey as well. Back to you, Boss Queen.
Thank you so much, Queen D. Oh, how touching is that? Honestly, like, a lot of people would say, oh, it's a pageant. You need to flaunt your beauty and to do this, to do that. everything is fine. Yes, do that. But you know what? The cause that brought you in, you know, after you being just watching 2 times, it's quite inspiring. Thank you so much. I'm, you know, I'm having goosebumps.
Aww.
Trying to speak German in a few here. Thank you so much for, you know, opening up and also, you know, sharing that story of yours. Thank you. My next question is not going to be that difficult. I hope. I can't promise though. Can you share a bit about your journey so far in the competition? What have you been doing? What have you been up to? I've seen the sashing, I've seen, you know, you being out there flaunting that sash, which is a good thing. But what exactly, yes, how are you enjoying the journey so far?
So, honestly, I'm enjoying it, and it has enhanced me a lot. And initially, I was kind of confused. I didn't know what was supposed to do, what is expected of me. But after the main event on the 8th of June, it ignited something in me. So I have been using my social platforms, probably because I stay far from everybody else, but also I want to feel like I'm doing anything, I'm driving towards my passion. So I've been using my social platforms to raise awareness, to do discussions with people, like especially I'm quite active on Facebook, to do discussions with people discussing different issues concerning relations, toxic relations, marriages, how it affect our children as well. So that's what I've been doing. I've been sharing a little bit on TikTok, but mainly on Facebook. So that's what I've been doing. And at the same time, I work with Sparkle of Hope. So we of course we've got an event which is coming on the 17th of August, but at the same time, we've been trying to do online sessions whereby we discuss about these things and how we are going to handle and to work on it to see how best we can achieve what we're looking forward to achieve. And at the same time, I'm working with Project Salama, which works with victims that have been through abuse, be it men, women, or children, people from diverse cultures. Everyone is accepted. So I've been working with that, and I feel good because I actually did it practical. There's a lady who reached out to me on Facebook, and then we spoke, and it so happened she lived close to me here. Wow. So I had to drive to go and see her. So now the thing was so real, like it wasn't an imagination, say I will do this or I will do that. So when I went to see her, we spoke. She got the help that she needed, and currently she's having support and the help that she's needing. So I feel good about it. That's what I've been doing, trying to empower women and to raise awareness and just to encourage people to say, don't suffer in silence, speak out.
Wow, touching.
Well
Thank
done,
you so
Queen.
much. Yeah, well done. Keep it up. Already making a big change out there. Well done. Project Salama, when I saw that, it's just around the corner from me, and I'm seeing they've got a lot of events coming up. I can't wait to maybe just, you know, come over and have a coffee with them and just listen to what they're saying. It sounds very amazing. It looks quite interesting what they're doing and what they've done so far. So keep it up. And you're already changing somebody's life. Oh my God. Don't make me cry already here. Honestly, well done. That is exactly why we're here for. Okay.
And
Thank you so
shout out
much.
to Boss Queen, shout out to Project Salama. They're gonna be coming to LiveQueenz in somewhere in August.
Yes.
So super excited to hear that our queen here is with Project Salama.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I can't wait to hear everything about them, to be honest. Salama means safe in Swahili. So I'm quite intrigued to find more about the project and what they've been up to. Obviously, we can only see on their social handles what they've been doing, but it looks amazing already. So yeah, keep it up the hard work, keep it up the good work.
And
with
the other
them
thing,
as well.
the other thing which I almost forgot,
Yeah.
they are actually signing me as a trustee. They want to spread over to the Northeast. So I'll be working with them from here, running things from the Northeast. So
Well done. See you. Oh, very proud.
Wow.
That is really a good one. Yeah, looking forward to hearing from them, from you. Let us know when the Facebook sessions are. Obviously, some of us are stuck on Instagram the whole time, not knowing that the good stuff is happening on Facebook. I was complaining the last time about Facebook. We're not talking about that one right now. Over to you, Princess Ashley, please, to the next question before I start talking until kingdom come.
Oh gosh, thank you, Boss Queen. So Queen Yeukai, you've told us obviously that you want to amplify domestic violence whilst using Africa UK pageant platform. Is there anything else that you would like to amplify during this journey?
So at the moment, like I said, I'm working with Sparkle of Hope, right? We are trying to reach out to Africa, whereby we can have probably a collection of sanitary pads. We like in Zimbabwe, we have sanitary pads, to be honest, but it's not everyone who can afford. So we are trying to reach out to the less privileged, such that everyone can, because it's, when you're having your time, right, it's quite a sensitive time. It's something which is quite personal. If you do not have, you can't share to say, come on, I do not have a sanitary pad. So we are trying to reach out to such people just to help them to boost their confidence, because that's needed in a woman. Because for you to become a well-established woman, your background or your roots determines the person who you become. So that also plays a role when it comes to women. When you're starting your menses, and the way you handle yourself during that time, it makes who you are at the same time. So we are trying to reach out to the less privileged in Zimbabwe and different countries, Mauritania, South Africa, whereby we can donate sanitary pads to those who are less privileged. And also, we have been doing arts and crafts with Project Salama, whereby we meet victims. We do arts and crafts whereby we just have chai tea, whereby we sit, we talk. Those who wants to share their stories, we've got side rooms whereby they can take in for confidentiality. They share their stories, how best we can help them. So that's how we've been enhancing. But personally, I feel like going further beyond the pageant, even afterwards, to say, if we teach women some skills. Personally, I can do hair, I can sew wigs, I can do beading, I can do beads jewelry. Just sharing those skills with them, it enhances them, such that if you empower a woman, you have empowered a nation. And if a woman is empowered, they don't settle for less. They know who they are. They can stand their ground. So that's my wish, to say, if we share skills with them, not just knowledge, because knowledge without skills is kind of incomplete. So if we share skills with them as well, they know they get empowered and be able to stand for themselves. That's what I think, and that's what I plan to do, and that's what we are doing at the moment at the same time.
Oh, thank you, Queen. All the best.
Thank you.
Wow. What a purpose-driven woman. The fire is really out there. I can see it's like you needed to come to this pageant just for it to get out of you. Spread it, honestly. And looking forward to seeing all the changes that you're making, all the difference that you're making out there. Let us know how we can be of support. And yeah, I'm impressed. Thank you so much. It's such an empowering, so empowering to just listen to you. Thank you. I'm gonna hand it over to Queen D. May you please read the comments? Not that the audience think that we've forgotten them before you go to your next question, please. Thank you.
We've got some of our regulars here who absolutely we appreciate. Thank you for always coming back. And we've got some new people here coming here to support Queen Yeukai. And of course, a lot of the Mrs. Africa UK and Ireland finalists. We really appreciate you. Miss J might be maybe speaking the same language as you, Queen Yeukai, because she says Yeukai also means unforgettable. Like you're saying, it means to remember. So you definitely, I'm definitely going to remember everything you said here today. Manly Kestana, hello, we see you. Exploration_June is here, and thanks for the follow, of course. I appreciate it. Percy 2005. Diamond Class Photography is here, y'all. And I just pinned the Queen's charities here, Sparkle of Hope charity. Of course, the CEO is Queen Ashingwaro. And Alfred, we see you, Alfred. Welcome back. And of course, she's also working with Project Salama, which is a charity that supports women in domestic abuse. Queenz is so inspired here. She says, so inspiring. Thank you, Queen. And that's when you were speaking just about the projects that you were doing.
Yeah.
And company underscore by dues, just lots of hearts there. Miss
Shout
J
out.
says,
Sorry, I have to say something. Shout out to Company by Duets. That was my last year's charity sponsorship. So I really appreciate for you being here today. Thank you so much. Appreciate.
awesome. More support there from Miss J. And Queen Z says so beautiful, basically what you wrote. And Queen Onunjwa is here. We can't wait to have you at the end of July. Of course, she says hi, Queens. You know, she's posted something beautiful here on social media about graduation of a master's. Shout out, congratulations, Queen. And that's all the comments. May I ask my question at this point, Queen?
Yes,
First,
please.
Queen?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Go on.
I think Queen Yeukai, you already answered sort of my question, so I'm going to ask you this. If there is a queen here in the audience thinking, oh, that sounds like a really nice pageant, a nice competition, but you know what? I'm so busy. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I have a full-time job, and I haven't modeled before, and you know, actually, I'm less than 6 feet tall. What would you say to that queen if they're thinking of entering Mrs. Africa UK and Ireland 2025?
So I would say probably I'm more and a half of that. I'm doing my program with Debbie. I'm doing school. I'm a mom of 3. I've got full-time job. I've got my pageant which needs me. I've got assignments with them. I've got everything in the same plate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not Africa UK is not about beauty. It's not about how you look. It's about empowerment.
Mm-hmm.
So they appreciate us women, and they make sure we are empowered. And it doesn't take all your time. It has to be you just to schedule your things to say, now it's time for my projects. Now it's time for my school. Now it's time for the kids. So you've got all the time to yourself, but you have to organize your things. That's what I can say. And at the same time, don't worry about beauty. It comes out after the empowerment.
Wow.
Yes,
You're
Queen.
already flowing
Of
on that. The
course.
beauty is coming. We love to hear that. Look the way all of us just reacted. It's because it's happening. Whether you want it or not, the pageant is going to just get that beauty, that glow out of you, that empowering.
Yeah.
We really, all of us here because of that, and we're really appreciating. Thank you so much for the answer. Obviously, thank you so much for being here. I'm quite cautious about time. I don't want to keep you here. However, I have one bonus question for you before you leave. If you could ask anything within to one of us, please don't choose me, please, I beg. What would it be? One of the queens, obviously Queen D, yeah? I just said it.
Okay. My question would go to Queen D.
Oh, surprise!
To say, like I've been watching and I've been following LiveQueenz, and I know you've got a very hectic job. How do you manage it? Like sometimes I feel like I've reached a deadlock. Like I can't take it anymore. I can't move. But you are there. You are here. You are still going. You have us in your zone at the same time. So how do you manage it?
It's testament of exactly what you said in your last answer, Queen. My Mrs. Africa UK 2023 journey told me and taught me to prioritize myself. It taught me and forced me to learn ways to carve a little bit of time for myself, just myself, not any other role that I play. A little bit of a confession today. I'm actually sitting at a wake A family member of mine has just passed today. I've got about 200 people downstairs just here for condolences. And early this morning, I thought, you know what, maybe I should cancel, maybe I should do, and I realized I cannot cancel. Um, and and the reason I didn't cancel is because LiveQueenz, even though it's a little bit of extra work, it's a little bit of stuff that I do out of work, it's actually a solace for me to come and be with you, sisters, and hear your stories and hear beautiful stories of empowerment. So to me, it's not work. To me, it's not extra things. It's actually a way of energizing me. That's how I get all of my energy so that I can, put out all the other work that I do in the world. So, and that's very important in this pageant. You need to find something within yourself that you're going to do after this journey, regardless of how the results turn out. Find your niche and find your people. And and then you'll find that thing that you do. You can do it for 24 hours a day and it doesn't feel like work. You leave it and you feel refreshed. So that's what LiveQueenz is for me, and that's how I do it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Queen
Thank
Didi.
you.
My deepest condolences at this point, and it takes a courageous, as strong person to be here and putting up that big smile. I wouldn't even have noticed. That's already empowering in itself. So thank you so much, and thank you, Queen Yeukai. Just one last thing before we say our goodbyes. It has been really amazing seeing your beautiful face. Can't wait to see you on the 14th of September. I said it right this time. And can you just tell us your social media handles so that we can follow you, we can follow your work? Obviously you have already said which projects you're working on, but your social media, please.
Right, on Facebook I'm Yeukai Lizzie Makona, same as on Instagram I'm Yeukai Lizzie Makona, and then on TikTok I'm Queenz.
Is there any
Amazing
underscores or anything, Queen?
No, it's just Yeukai Lizzie Makona.
Okay.
No underscore
Yeukai
or
means
anything.
remembrance. Okay, Yeukai.
Yeah.
Lizzie Makona.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
Thank you
pin it
so
here.
much. Thank you. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for sharing your journey so far. And we can't wait to see you, to see what you're up to out there. Keep inspiring, keep empowering, and keep shining as the diamond you are, like the Queen